Now, we all know by now that Hermes agent is one of the most powerful AI agents, or at least it could be, because you installed Hermes. You open the dashboard and now you are simply just staring at a sidebar with a bunch of tabs, and none of the words basically mean anything to you. Gateway, Curator, Soul, MCP, YOLO mode. What is any of this, you may be asking? Every Hermes tutorial is made by someone who completely understands it. So they skip the exact part where normal people get lost. They assume that you know what a cron job is, or the difference between a skill and a tool. They just start building, and then you sit back and you are left wondering if you even set the thing up right. But luckily for you, in today's video, I'm going to be showing you every part of Hermes and exactly how to use it. Because Hermes isn't just a simple chatbot. It's an AI agent that takes action, which is why the fundamentals seriously matter. Now, everything from this video, the prompts, the resource, the setup files, all of it is inside our free school community. The link is down in the description below. So now that you got that, let's hop over to the laptop and let's understand what this awesome tool can do. So now you can use the Hermes desktop app, but it only works while it's open. So the moment you close it, every running job basically just stops, every scheduled task dies, and every agent goes offline. Now, that's not exactly how a real AI agent works. A VPS, which is a virtual private server, it's just a computer that's in the cloud that never turns off, okay? That's the simplest way to put it. It's not your CPU, so you can start the task from the gym, it then finishes while you are sleeping, and then you can simply just check the results in the morning. So I am going to be using Hostinger for this. The link to that is also in the description below, hostinger.com/ZenoAutomates. And also with the code ZenoAutomates, you can get 10% off. And the plan that I want you to use is KVM2, okay? It has 2 cores, 8 gigabytes of RAM, and 100 gigs of storage. So it's basically the sweet spot for a fully connected agent. And I'm going to be going with the 24-month plan because it gives you the best rate, but there are other options. You may also want to opt for the 12-month plan if you want, but that's basically depending on the type of agent that you want to run, okay? Now, once you are in, then the deployment is genuinely just one click, okay? Just click on Docker Management and then Compose, and then once you open up the catalog, you are going to search for Hermes. Then 3 options is going to come up, and I'm going to be going with the first one, which is Hermes Agent. Then you are going to set your admin username and your password, and there's also an API key field, okay? Just paste your key in here, or you can skip it and you can add it inside the dashboard once it's running. Now, you are going to hit deploy, and that's it. There's no more pesky terminals to deal with, and your agent can work now 24/7, and there's no need to keep your laptop plugged in. Now, let's open what I just built. This is your dashboard, okay? The left sidebar is chat, sessions, files, models, and much more. Every one of those is a concept that we are going to be covering today. And by the end of this video, you will know each one and you'll understand it completely, okay? Now, Hermes is the body. The model is the intelligence that you plug into it. So Hermes itself is the system, the memory, the tools, the scheduling, the connections, but the actual thinking comes from whichever AI model you attach. So you are not locked into one. Now watch this. I'm going to open up the model drop down, and then there you can see the Nous portal, the OpenRouter, Anthropic, OpenAI. Every model that you've connected shows up in this list, and switching your agent's entire brain is just 2 clicks. There's 3 settings on the screen that really matters the most. So main model, it's your daily driver, okay? The one handling every normal conversation. So choose a balanced model on price. And then the auxiliary tasks. So this is the one that most people miss. There are 11 background jobs running automatically. So compressing long conversations, reading web pages, summarizing documents. On auto, these pick a cheap model. So your main brain basically stays fast and your bill stays low. So you can basically just leave this on auto, and then you have mixture of agents, which is multiple models, each draft an answer, and one then fuses the best version. Okay, makes sense? So slower, it's more expensive, but on genuinely hard problems to solve, it gives you deep research, it's multi-step reasoning, and it's one that really does make such a massive difference. So now it can think, but thinking isn't exactly doing, okay? So for that, let's look at the banner when a new chat starts. It tells you exactly what this agent's equipped with. There's 34 tools, it's grouped into tool sets, there's browser, file, memory, image generation, and there's a bunch more. And a tool is one physical action, okay? Like search the web, read a file, run a command, click a button in a browser. Like one action, one tool. So turn off the browser toolset and it can't touch your browser. So it's basically just that simple. Now we are going to click on skills. So if a tool is a single move, then a skill is basically the playbook. So a written instruction manual for the entire workflow, and how to combine the right tools in the right order to finish the real job. That's basically what skills is for. So now 69 skills, there's 14 categories, there's creative, productivity, development, research, and more. And every one of them is a toggle, okay? Now watch this. I'm going to switch this one off, okay? And then the count drops to 68. And my agent can't use it anymore. So if I switch it back on, then see, now it can. So that's the whole permission system right there. Now Hermes only opens the full skill only when it actually needs it. Now the cool thing is that Hermes only opens the full skill only when it actually needs it. So the size of your library never actually slows down. Now Browse Hub installs more from open registries. So learn a skill is the one that you'll probably use the most. Now what you should do is walk it through a workflow once, or you can simply just paste in a documentation page and then it writes the skill itself. Now that capability is now permanent, and every skill runs as a slash command. So / skill name and send. Now that covers what it can already do, okay? Now your other apps are a different problem. So for that, click MCP. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. So it's a universal plug, a standard way to connect outside tool servers so that Hermes can drive applications that it was never built for. Now, simply just take a look at that catalog. There's Blender, Linear, there's N8N, there's Unreal Engine, and an add server button for anything that's not already listed. So if an app has an MCP server, you can actually hand Hermes access to it. Now, for API keys, you paste them into the keys tab, and this is where every secret lives, written to an environment file on your server. So never paste an API key into chat, not once. The keys tab exists specifically so that you never ever have to. So it's plugged into your world, but does it really remember any of it? Now, the unfortunate thing is that most AI tools simply just forget about you the moment you close the tab. So you spend like 10 minutes explaining your business, your preferences, your tone, and the next conversation then simply just starts from zero. Now, luckily for us, Hermes doesn't work like that, okay? Let me show you. I'm going to be opening up a brand new chat. There's no history, nothing carried over, and I'm just going to ask it what it knows about me. And let's see. And there it is. You can see my preferences, how I like things formatted, what I'm working on, and none of that was ever even in this conversation. It came from sessions that I had days ago. So the memory MD is the agent's own notes. It's your setup, your conversations, your conventions. It's lessons that it picked up while it was working with you. Now, on the other hand, you have the Soul MD. Now, this one isn't memory, it's simply your identity. The memory is what it knows, but the soul is who it is. The tone it uses, the way it shows up in a conversation. I mean, you write it once and it carries that into every interaction. And context files, let's say you drop a file called .hermes.md into any project folder, and then it gets read automatically whenever your agent works inside that folder. So this is project-specific rules without repeating yourself every session. So that's what it knows. Now watch it teach itself. Now we are still in config, so find the curator section. So this is the part that makes Hermes different from every other agent out there. Now the curator runs in the background, maintaining the skills that it wrote for itself, and it tracks which ones you actually use. It archives the ones that went stale, and over time your skill library becomes a reflection of how you actually work. So not just a list of things that you installed and you simply just forgot about. Now here's the compounding part, and it's why someone a month into this has completely different experience from someone who started like yesterday. The longer it runs, the more it's shaped around exactly how you work. So it learned by itself. Now let's make it work by itself. Okay, now let's click on Cron. Okay, and a Cron job is basically a task that runs on a schedule without you asking. So you describe the job and then you'll say something like, every Monday at 8 you can check my top 3 competitors and you can send me a summary, and then it builds the job from that description. Now each job on the screen shows you its schedule, so when it last ran, when it runs next, and exactly which tool set it's allowed to use during that run. Okay, so that's basically your agent on autopilot. Now we are going to open up a new chat, and then one agent works sequentially, and then it finishes step 1, then step 2, then step 3. Now that's fine for something simple, and slow though when it comes to anything that's complex. So delegation is very different. It spawns up isolated child agents that work in parallel, so each one is handling its own piece at the same time. So sub agents don't share the conversation, each one gets exactly the tools that it needs. So it's working in parallel while you are not even there. So now let's take a look at channels, okay? And that's where Hermes agent actually talks to you. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go over to channels, then you're going to click on it, and then the screen is going to say one of 31 channels configured. So there's Telegram, there's Discord, there's Slack, WhatsApp, Signal, email, SMS, Matrix, Mattermost, and 31 options, like literally. And the funny part is it's still growing. Now the coolest thing is that mine is already connected to WhatsApp, so I want you to watch this, okay? I'm gonna be using my phone, and then I'm gonna be messaging my agent like I'd message anyone else, okay? And there we go. So as you can see, it's the same agent, the same memory, every door. Now these aren't separate bots with separate setups. It's one intelligence that you can reach from any platform that you already use. Now let's wrap it up with one last thing, and that's about safety. What I want you to do is I want you to click on config, and then you're gonna find the terminal section and then security. And now one click deploy puts Hermes inside a container on your VPS, and then Hermes can run commands on your own machine or inside a container. And the thing is, where it runs decides what a mistake can reach. Now ours is boxed in on a server that you can wipe and you can rebuild. A bad command, a misbehaving skill, a plain mistake, it hits a disposable environment, then that's basically not your laptop, not your actual files. So in this, you have approvals. So before running anything destructive, Hermes checks it against a dangerous command list, and then it asks you first. And then there's also the YOLO mode, which basically just skips all of that and it basically just runs. So it's useful for test agents, but I would say that it's pretty dangerous for anything with real access. Now that is the full picture. Most people who install Hermes never get this far, but you just did. So just head over to the description of this video, click the link to hosting a VPS, and set up your first Hermes agent. And all the prompts, all the templates, all the setup files are in the free school community. The link is down in the description below. Go and grab everything. And also, if you made it this far, then what I want you to do is please give this video a like, and also subscribe to the channel and turn on those bell notifications so that you never miss another upload, because we have new videos coming at you every single week. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.